Welcome back. I looked up the solution to this puzzle because I'm not very learned. I'm a dumb idiot. I'll explain what they were going for with the cryptogism. So, wonder to wonder, it means the 7 wonders of the world. The Riders of the Revelation, the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, so 7 and 4. And then an ancient hero with his tasks. This one could have been anybody. Apparently it was supposed to be the 13 tasks, or the 12 labors of Hercules. But that's a bit odd of a clue. I think it should have mentioned Hercules. I don't know, that's just my feeling. And then missing no note, losing no key refers to an octave, which is 8 keys in an octave. Alright, so 7, 4, 12, 8. Alright, so I have to figure this out. Alright. There, so that's 7. And I go to 4. Now 12. Then 8. Oh, darn it. I went past it. Let me save first. Not 2. You're learning a lot about my save game naming process. There we go, hole. Ooh. Do I still have the camera? No, I don't. Let's see, is there any number? Oh, that's true. Alright, let's go to the estate and figure this out. Welcome to my Let's Climb series. There's a cassette. There's a cassette player here.
Sarah, if you found this tape, you've come far in your quest. You've been in the bunker that was once your mother's workplace, when she was still an employed researcher of the state. It's through her I learned that not all the bunkers are sealed, and that the network is still intact. She told me how to open this particular bunker, and I added the sundial to turn it into a nice puzzle for you. This particular bunker is not in use anymore, but it's connected to others that are. You can gather evidence of the foul play that is being played. There's a certain person you must stop. He has a terrible mission. Soon all your questions will be answered. Stay strong.
What? So you were just... So he expected his daughter to just, like, stop a conspiracy in order to get her inheritance. That's some BS. IMO. No, she ain't here. I guess I'll just have to call her on the phone. Oh, she's not there. You know what? Let's talk to Magnus. It's been a while.
Magnus,
hey. The plot is thickening.
Okay, tell me all about it.
I can't explain it all now. I found some parts of Bergwell's secret story. There seems to be some big thing going on. I think this is just part of a bigger picture.
What thing? By the way, are you getting along with that girl, Sarah?
Sure.
Johanna's been asking about you.
Oh.
How you are.
She has?
I told her that you've been much more alive lately.
Jesus, you sound like you're two doctors discussing a patient. I'm fine. I've gotten over her. I don't need to know that she suddenly gives a damn.
Oh, I think she's always given a damn. So, you think you'll be able to finish that PhD thesis now?
Yes, Magnus. I think I will. I'm just gonna go solve this case first.
Alright, mate. Still up for lunch on Friday, by the way?
Yeah, sure. Just don't bring Johanna.
You know he's gonna bring her. Well, there is someone I can talk to. The one flaw about adventure game studio games is there's no way to double click on an exit to warp there, unfortunately.
Excuse
Although
me,
I think I can increase the walking speed.
So, do you often come here?
In fact, I do. It's a loud, anonymous place. Perfect for exchanging information. I just have to deal with the occasional drunkard and some really poor song choices. So, what do you do when you're not researching things for Sarah Bergwall?
I'm a literature PhD student.
Interesting. So, is Jonathan Bergwall a research subject?
In a way, yeah. I also study cryptology.
Cryptology? Like ciphers?
Yes.
I've gathered that Jonathan left behind secret messages. Do you think they could be clues as to who killed him?
I don't know yet. They seem more related to various dirty deals and potential scoops.
Yes, his moral crusading. I'm so fucking tired of hearing what a fighter he was. How the evils of the world got the better of him. If you're that hell-bent on becoming a saint, you're hiding something, don't you think?
Well, he certainly is hiding
Not
stuff.
necessarily.
So we agree that there were those who wanted him gone, like those conducting the dirty business you speak of.
Considering all his journalistic efforts through the years, lots of people probably celebrated his death.
True. So, what books do you enjoy reading?
I read mostly...
Pretentious shit.
That's one way of putting it.
So you're not reading Bergwall's detective stories, then?
No, not really. I have to ask, how come you trust me like this? You've just completely spilled the beans about your case, about Patrick.
Because she's
and
suspicious.
I followed you around for a bit. You seem pretty harmless. I think you're just a common guy, a bit out of your element. You have a trustworthy face, I guess.
Yeah, people say that.
That's probably what saved you from being threatened or chased off the island so far.
Really?
Do you think I'd keep disguising myself if it was totally harmless, walking around here asking questions? It's only a matter of time before you'll find a note telling you to mind your own business. Maybe your naivete has helped you this far, but tread lightly, Ord Solomon. Those are treacherous waters out there.
And you have a dumb name.
Really mastered the art of patronizing.
No, that was a genuine concern. I'm starting to like you.
Sure.
See you.
Alright, so that was not helpful after all, but I did get more info, I guess. There has to be somebody I can talk to. Oh, well, there's also reading the book.
Dear Angar, it is now a month since Vithar departed, and we have to prepare for the worst. The prospect of never again seeing such a heroic young man grieves me, but we have to be realistic. Before too long, we shall have to start looking for a new hero to send out.
This is outrageous. We're running out of able young men and women.
Would you rather we became slaves to the Vindar? You know as well as I how direly we need that horn. Believe me, if I knew of other ways to withstand the wretched Vindar, I would choose them.
He's right. We need the horn. Anything's preferable to succumbing to the Vindar.
Within 2 weeks, we need a fitting young hero to traverse the sea for this noble cause. Peace with you, proud Angar.
Don't you think old Mimir will be mad now that we're not attending his meeting?
Bah, I know darn well what that meeting will result in. And I know I'm next in line.
Are you sure? Maybe we could...
Yeah, I am pretty sure. It was just luck when I managed to make Vithra go before me without losing my face. People will expect that I go next, and I don't blame them.
Hey, Fenrir, look there!
Where? What?
I want to play as the dumb friend,
Someone swimming to the shore.
and not this prick.
Indeed.
It's nobody from the village.
Must be a spy from Vastenvin, then. Let us hide and see what she does.
A spy? Are you sure? She looks pretty harmless.
That is a typical Vindar spy for you, harmless looking. Let us be on the safe side at least. Come.
Greetings, my good sir.
Greetings, stranger.
Pray, what is this land called? I fear I am lost.
Lost, you say? How very interesting.
How so? Ouch!
Dead. Game over.
Always hit first and ask later. You can never be sure with the Vindar and their black magic. Better have this spy behind bars before interrogating her. Search her for weapons.
Boy, Lorwyn. Fenrir, look at this!
By the gods. The horn!
The golden clarion horn!
Yep, the horn we got.
I think I will go see Mimir after all. Take her to the old prison. I shall deal with her after I have spoken to Mimir. Nobody may talk to her, including you, until I come back.
How will you explain the horn? You found it lying around?
I will come up with something. I have to hurry. Take her to the old prison. I shall be there shortly and take care of everything.
Ah, the spy is awake.
What? Where am I?
Oh, be quiet. I refuse to talk to spies.
Who are you?
Me? I am Wild, the miller's son.
What have you done to end up here?
I'm accused of stealing gold from the temple. I'm innocent, of course, and should be released soon. But no more talking now, Vindar spy. I know how your talk can twist the minds of decent folk.
Where am I?
In the old prison tower outside of Angsmark, of course, where you belong.
Angsmark. That does not ring a bell. This cannot be my home.
I see how you try to confuse me. I'm too strong-willed to be affected by your mind games.
I am not a spy.
That is exactly what a Vindar spy would say.
This is absurd. I have to talk to someone in charge.
Good luck. Vindars are given speedy trials here, and they always end up in the gallows.
By the gods, this is insanity. I have to get out.
Nobody escapes an Angar prison.
Who brought me here? I had aches.
I do not know who caught you. Cert brought you here.
I had been swimming for an hour, then I saw a coast. I made it to shore. There was a stone tower. Someone ambushed me, and cowardly so.
Enough blathering, foreign scum.
Fine, I shall leave you alone.
Keep it down, Vindar.
Why am I being locked up here? I do not even know what a Vindar is.
I got strict orders not to listen to you, Vindar spy. And don't try any tricks with poor Weil there. You will get your comeuppance, spy. We will show you how we treat Vindars around here.
You are just a bunch of fools, are you not? Hey!
Keep it.
What? Hey!
Okay, so there's no other dialogue we can get out of this.
I got you.
You are just...
There's a bird up there. Come here, bird. Take that.
You never told me.
I am Wild.
Fine. Do you not want to get...
Oh, I'm only here because of a
Are you really that afraid of my powers?
I'm not afraid. Just taking certain precautions.
You sound afraid. Do you think my voice has that kind of power?
Not over me, maybe, but over normal folks. I'm too trained. Too cunning.
It's true. I can use my voice to control you.
No, I shall resist. You cannot get into my head.
But I can, you feeble mortal. I can trick you into doing my bidding whenever I please. I can command you to give me your plate of porridge, for I am starving.
Ha! Nice try. See how I will eat the porridge and not offer you a single bite. See how I gobble down the precious food right in front of your eyes like a starving pig.
I see. Very impressive.
What if you...
Hey!
Keep it down.
Why am I...
I got you will get your...
You are just...
No, dagnabbit.
You!
Wait, oh dagnabbit, I gotta start over? Now, is there a place I can hide? The only thing I can think of is to go to the right of this door.
Do you...
Oh, I'm...
Are you...
It's not a...
It's...
No.
But I can...
Ha! See... What the...
Oh, Weil, what have we done with you? Get over here.
Let me...
Punch!
Hey, open the door, evil witch. We'll show you how.
That is getting a bit...
What's up, Crow?
so I escaped in the nick of time. Now, it seems only 3 people know about me. 2 are in the cell, and the 3rd is going away somewhere. I am probably not in immediate danger.
It's now peaceful.
The village of Angsmark, 1 mile to the...
What's up, goat?
Are you not?
Let's go see who lives here.
Good morning. My name is Freya. I am sorry for intruding.
Oh, do not worry. Can I help you? You look like you have gone through some rough times. I am told.
Oh, this is supposed to be the father.
I have no idea where
Jonathan.
I am to start with.
But with a mustache.
Where you are just outside the village of Angsmark, at the northern end of the Great Peninsula. This is my simple home, where I grow vegetables and fruits, which I sell in the village. Where do you come from, stranger?
I do not know. The people I have met so far have accused me of being a Vindar, but I would not know.
How peculiar. Although most foreigners are met with suspicion here, and not seldom accused of being Vindars, the villagers tend to be a bit narrow-minded and extremely wary of outsiders. I prefer not to live right amongst them. You can trust me, though. Even if you turned out to be a Vindar, I would treat you just like a fellow human being.
I would just like to come home, wherever that is.
Why do you not sit down and eat while you tell me what has happened to you?
Oh, yes, thank you.
You're the best dad in the world.
After I had escaped my captors, I came straight here.
I see. Now, I think I can explain some things here. This part of the country is engaged in a cold war with another region, known as the Vastenvind, inhabited by the Vindar. It is a rather petty feud that nobody remembers the origin of, but the mutual hatred is fiery. Our village elder, Mimir, is bent on defeating the Vindar, and has studied the scriptures to find ways. He's found a legend speaking of a golden horn, which should be blown at our holy shrine. Doing so will summon a mighty war spirit that will let us crush the Vindar once and for all. He tracked the horn to the island of the dragon. The dragon easily burns and sinks any warship approaching, but lets single adventurers ashore. So our village has regularly been sending out adventurers from the area to obtain the Golden Horn. Mimir has done his best to convince people that this quest is very heroic and necessary for our survival.
And not
the last
pointless
person
and
to be
stupid.
dispatched was my adopted son, Vithar. He was just 19, so Fenrir is a close companion to Mimir, and a member of a noble house. He's managed to avoid being sent to the dragon so far, and now he has stolen the horn from you and pretended to have found it. As we speak, he is probably preparing the summoning ritual with Mimir. Please stop me if there's anything you wonder about at this point.
Should I be worried about my safety?
Well, both Weil and Surt consider you a Vindar spy, and when they get out of the prison, they will start hunting you again. Surt is Fenrir's henchman. He will do anything Fenrir tells him to. I didn't know that they were using the old prison as a secret base. They must be using a path on the other side of the hill. You need to dispose of Surt before Fenrir comes back to let him out. Your survival depends on it.
They plan to kill me, so I have no remorse about that.
Good. Surt has never done anything good for the village anyway.
What will happen when Fenrir blows the horn?
If the legends are true, a war spirit will help the wielder of the horn to defeat his enemies. I imagine the Cold War turning hot and bloody.
Does this not worry you?
Yes, but after losing Vithar, I do not care that much. With Mimir as a chief, our village was doomed either way.
What if I am really a Vindar? Then he will contribute to the destruction of my homeland.
That is true. Either way, it will be terrible times for all of us. The Cold War was bad enough, but this will be something different altogether.
Can Fenrir be stopped somehow?
Well, I think they will blow the horn by tonight. So there is time to try to stop it.
Maybe I will. If I can prevent a bloody war, I will do this. I have no other purpose in life right now, and finding my home will be easier without a war raging. Can you help me find my home?
I do not know. I cannot tell where you are from,
only that you are not from here.
Do you think I could really be a Vindar, as I have been accused of?
Few people here really know much about the Vindar. It is mostly myths and prejudices. They are rumored to be very cunning, and will trick you with words. If you are indeed that cunning and manipulative, then why not? However, with the impending war, crossing the borders to Vastenvind will be nigh on impossible. You should also ask yourself how you ended up at the Island of the Dragon. Maybe the Vindar were also sending out adventurers? Or you were just a seafarer, sailing the sea when a storm brought you to the island. Hard to say. However, we do not have any boats now, as Mimir has banned them.
He has banned all boats?
Yes. Maybe he is afraid people will leave this place if they can.
Goodness. I have this ring. It might belong to Vithar. I found it in a boat that was moored at the island. If Vithar was the last adventurer to be sent there, it could be his.
By the gods, it must be his ring. Ah, my heart. He wrote about this ring in his letter. You see, as he reached the neutral port of Averheim, he sent me a letter. By then, he was just days away from the island. In the letter, he wrote about a girl he met there. He was only there for 2 days, to stock up supplies and wait for the bad weather to pass. He and this girl exchanged rings, and they promised to meet again after he had visited the dragon. Of course, he never made it back. Her heart must be broken.
That is so sad.
You can hold on to that ring. If you ever stop by the port of Averheim, see if you can find the girl and return it to her. I think her name was Ithin. Let her know what happened to Vithar, so she does not think he simply forgot about her.
Very well, I will. I cannot think of anything more right now.
You can stay here for as long as you like. I will tell the villagers that you are my guest, and not a Vindar. Hopefully Surt will rot away unnoticed in the old prison. Nobody goes near it these days.
They won't let me pick up jars. It looks like a barrel, not a stove. Oh, okay. Duh. Yeah, take that bucket. It's an inventory item. Ooh, vegetables. Oh, man. There's gonna be a puzzle involved with these vegetables. I'm gonna come back for them. Let's go to that boathouse.
Hello?
Let me also check and see. Oh, that'll be much better. That is a lot better. Pretty empty village. This looks vaguely like the Monkey Island town. She's probably done with water after that. Ooh, there's a guard. Let's talk to the guard.
Good morning.
Who are you and what is your business here?
I'm a guest of Torgov's.
Torgov the farmer. A guest, you say? That is rare.
Rare how?
Visitors in these parts?
Well, all the more reason to treat me well, then.
Ha! The Angar do not treat strangers well until they have proven themselves trustworthy. But I suppose some courtesy is in place. I am Olaf, and I guard this gate.
What lies beyond it?
It is the passage to the mountain shrine, of course.
Where can I find Mimir?
He is up by the shrine. They are preparing an important ritual and cannot be disturbed.
I see. Have you seen Fenrir around?
Fenrir is accompanying Mimir at the shrine. They are preparing an important ritual.
Can I go visit the shrine?
No, only in the company of Mimir can he go there, and he does not wish to be disturbed.
So nobody can enter that gate.
No, not unless you have a special delivery for Mimir.
Are there any such deliveries?
The Mimer.
Well, I am expecting Jonna to bring them some special ingredient later.
Thank you for...
Thank you for giving me that information.
Good morning, innkeeper.
Really? Who says that?
I, Freya, guest of Torgov's. Wish you a good morning.
So, Torgov's guest stooped to visit the village. That's more than you can say about Torgov himself. So, how can I help you?
What can you tell me about Jonar?
Jonar is one of Mimir's disciples.
Just curious. Where can I find Jonar?
Beside the tower is the scriptorium. He should be there.
What can you...
I can serve you bread, soup, and mead. The bread is tough, the soup is watery, but the mead is strong.
That was a meager...
Well, we can't have proper trade, so there's a certain shortage of produce.
How come?
Because, mate... You know, we best not risk having spies here. The borders are best closed, so...
Thank you. What is the latest news?
What news?
You are an innkeeper. Are you not supposed to know the latest gossip? Tidings from abroad? The word from the road?
Look, stranger. I've had 1 or 2 patrons a day, and I've had the same news for 20 years. I suppose where you come from, the inns are bustling with activity and rumors. This is Angsmark. The only thing that changes here is when the ebb turns into flow.
It's a good line.
Even that does not always happen.
Very well. Do you know how I can access the shrine?
The Holy Mountain Shrine?
She said non-suspiciously.
I think Mimir and Fenrir went up there. You can probably visit it tomorrow again.
Goodbye.
Till I...
Okay, well, I'm done at this place. Ah, nuts. Okay.
Hello.
A fish smoker. Go to the hill. You know, oh, the time is up. All right, well, we'll do some more adventuring on the next episode of the Samaritan Paradox. So grab a snack and we'll be right back.